Brent crude has exploded higher plus 6.86% to $79.25, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Thursday, July 9th, and this is your complete global market briefing. A range-bound session is developing. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ down as chip stocks sell off after Samsung earnings, Yahoo Finance. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 is trading lower by minus 0.28%, at $7,482.71. Investor sentiment is being shaped by after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. NASDAQ 100 is trading higher by plus 0.27%, at $29,253. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ down as chip stocks sell off after Samsung earnings, Yahoo Finance. Dow Jones is down minus 1.09%, trading at $52,348. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ down as chip stocks sell off after Samsung earnings, Yahoo Finance. DAX dipped minus 1.37% to $25,465. Traders are reacting to news that oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed. FTSE 100 is down minus 1.66%, trading at $10,489. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Samsung made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 6.25% to $277,500. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Samsung prepares to unveil chip earnings insights as RE demand drives record semiconductor profits, crypto briefing. HBM3 yield rates for AI training chips are the most critical near-term metric. Any positive update would drive a meaningful earnings upgrade cycle. The memory upcycle is intact, but Samsung's foundry losses are a drag. A recovery in smartphone DRAM pricing would add a second earnings lever. Nvidia made a dramatic move today, surged plus 3.65% to $204.12. Equity markets are responding to reports that Nvidia rides blistering chip sales to another record quarter. Blackwell GPU allocation to hyperscalers is tighter than supply, which is a near-term revenue flaw. The risk that most investors underestimate is valuation compression. The stock trades at a significant premium to the S&P 500. A miss on data center guidance would be punished severely. Near-term, watch for any whisper on Blackwell yield rates. Infosys climbed plus 2.60% to 1,069.30 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that Infosys Q4 earnings surpass estimates, revenues increase year-over-year, Yahoo Finance. Operating margin trajectory toward the 19 to 21% target is back on track. The risk is North America financial services softness. Any new large deal announcement, particularly in European manufacturing, would be a meaningful catalyst given the diversification it signals. JP Morgan dropped sharply minus 2.57% to $330.51. Equity markets are responding to reports that JPM's $50 billion buyback plan and dividend boost, what it means for the stock, trading view. Net interest income is the battleground metric. Any Fed rate cut would compress NIM, but the investment banking pipeline is building after years of drought. M&A and equity issuance activity is picking up, which is a high-margin revenue source. Consumer credit quality, delinquency trends, is the early warning system. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. Traders are reacting to news that oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. On the data front, equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ down as chip stocks sell off after Samsung earnings, Yahoo Finance. Turning to commodities. Brent crude surged to $79.25 per barrel, up 6.86% on the session. This comes as global oil oversupply looming vortexa, adding pressure to energy markets. WTI crude surged to $74.76 per barrel, up 6.13% on the session. This comes as global oil oversupply looming vortexa, adding pressure to energy markets. Natural gas dipped to $3.22, down 1.44% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed. Gold dipped to $4,086.60 per troy ounce, down 1.42% on the session. Safe haven demand is being supported by reports that safe havens aren't behaving like they used to. Here's what's changed. Let us give you our near-term view on Brent crude. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for Brent crude sits around $84.01. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view, always do your own research. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.14, losing 0.17% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.34, losing 0.04% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 162.36, gaining 0% on the day. Currency markets are reacting to European stocks rally to cap best week since May, markets wrap. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Independent market coverage, no subscription fees, no paywalls. If this analysis saved you time and helped you think more clearly about the market, please like the video. It costs you nothing and it directly funds more content like this. Subscribe for daily coverage across indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and crypto. Tell us in the comments, what are you watching most closely right now? Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.